Tina and Jack are walking along when Tina places a hand on her stomach and says in a pained tone, "Wait a minute, honey." Jack immediately responds, "What's wrong? Are you having stomach pain?" Tina politely replies, "The baby just kicked." Jack explains, "It must be raining too hard. Maybe the baby is feeling cold." Just then, he notices a wooden house ahead and says, "Let's find a place to shelter from the rain." "Come on," he says, and the two of them walk over. Soon, they stand under a small wooden shed attached to the house. Jack looks up at the sky and says, "This rain, it just started out of nowhere." Then he turns to Tina and asks, "You okay now?" Tina smiles and replies, "Yes, I'm fine." At that moment, Tina hears a sound and says to Jack, "Honey, what's that sound?" Jack looks around and says, "Maybe it's a bird." Then he points ahead and says, "Looks like someone is behind that tree. I'll go check." He slowly walks forward, a bit nervous. As he gets closer and sees clearly, he's shocked and shouts, "Brother, why are you here?" Seeing Jack, Michael quickly gathers his things and tries to leave. Jack calls out, "Stop!" Michael stops, looking embarrassed, and says, "Yes, brother?" Jack, worried, asks, "How did you end up here? I bought you a house in the city and now you're here? Are you trying to embarrass me?" Tina asks, "Honey, who is he?" Jack calls out, "Brother, come here." Michael walks over and stands next to them. Jack says to Tina, "This is my real older brother." Tina, surprised, says, "Your brother? Why have you never told me about him?" Ignoring her question, Jack turns to Michael and says, "Brother, you said everything was fine in the city. Why are you picking up trash here? What happened? Tell me the truth." Michael, looking sad, says, "The truth is, I got divorced. Your sister-in-law brought her family and took over the house you bought for me. I had nowhere to live, so I had to start collecting trash." Jack, shocked, says, "What? You got divorced? And that house was bought by me. How could they do that?" Michael continues, "Last month I went to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor said something was wrong with my body. Your sister-in-law was afraid I'd become a burden, so she divorced me." Hearing this, Jack says firmly, "Brother, why didn't you tell me earlier?" Michael politely replies, "I didn't want to disturb your married life." Jack takes money out of his bag and says, "Brother, I have 20,000 yen here. Take it and get treatment first." At that moment, Tina gets upset and walks away. Seeing this, Michael says, "Brother, stop her." Jack calls out once, "Tina," but she leaves without responding. After she leaves, Jack says to his brother, "This is my wife. Don't worry, I'll talk to her. If the money isn't enough, let me know." Just then, Tina returns and says firmly, "Honey, why did you give him money?" Michael steps forward and says, "Sister-in-law, please don't blame him. I didn't want to trouble you anyway. I'll leave." As he turns to go, Jack stops him. Tina says firmly, "If you want to leave, that's fine, but leave the money." Michael quietly returns all the money. Taking it back, Tina says, "Brother, please step aside for a moment. I need to talk to Jack alone." Michael nods and walks away. As soon as he leaves, Tina says seriously, "Honey, why did you give him money without telling me?" Jack, feeling guilty, replies, "I'm sorry. I didn't think it through. I just wanted to help my brother." Tina calmly responds, "Honey, you misunderstood me. He's sick. What's the point of just giving money? That won't solve the real problem." At that moment, a secretary arrives and says, "Ma'am, here is the 1 million you requested. It's in this card." Tina takes the card and says, "Okay, you may go." Then she turns to Jack and says, "Honey, this is your mistake. Why can't we bring your brother to live with us? Money can solve material problems, but can it fix loneliness?" Jack, impressed, says, "Honey, that's really thoughtful of you. Thank you." Tina replies, "No need to thank me. We're family. This card is for your brother's treatment. Let's take him home now." The two of them walk happily toward Michael. Tina approaches him and says, "Brother, ever since Jack and I got married, we became one family. You raised him when he was young. Now we'll take care of you. Let's go home." So friends, how did you like this story?